Wait, it's been how long since my last booster pack art challenge? Well, I gotta do something about that. Let's go!
What the heck? That Yu-Gi-Oh pack hardly had any monsters. I may have to shop for my playing cards somewhere else. Anyway, here I go with the template. Now, I'm going humanoid in shape, but with the characters I've chosen, this is gonna turn out to be one freaky monster. Standing in a menacing battle pose with lots and lots of jagged edges. Now, at this point, I was a little indecisive. I couldn't decide whether to make the spikes like bits of armor or actual parts of its body. Eventually, I landed on option A and decided whatever this creature was going to be, it would look pretty cool in armor. Now, halfway into this drawing, I realized it was coming out more D&D inspired than I intended, but that didn't bother me, I just rolled with it. Taking the whole creature feature to an 8, and cranking up the archaic warrior thing to a 10. Now, with my particular art style, I tend to go really heavily with the rendering on my character designs, purposely exaggerating certain trace elements with each one. But even at this far into the drawing, I wasn't all that sure with this character. But to be fair to myself, I had to balance out the composition with a flame demon, a bladed-headed ninja, a devil dinosaur, and give him a fancy sword to boot. Out of all the art challenges I've done up till now, this one has to be the most, well, challenging, and it has become a fun little series on this channel. It has pushed me to creating designs I probably never would have thought of beforehand. Like this one right here, for example. This looks like it should be an RPG final boss or something, but I'll have to settle for it being the thumbnail for the episode. Enough talk, let's start the next drawing. Now I'm doing this one also humanoid shape, but in a leaping outwards action pose. I always find those easier to draw where I get to show off the whole character. And I'm making this fusion a lot more random than the last one, working in character designs that somewhat contrasts with one another. I mean, I got a crazy looking fish and a flaming whatever, so yeah. But I think I talked enough about the drawings. Let's talk about some of the franchises I'm working with here. Now, I'd say Digimon is by far the most bizarre out of the batch, in terms of designs and evolutions that don't make any sense. Now, the TV series starts off with a bunch of kids falling into a parallel world, although I'm not sure if that's enough to count it as an isekai. Anyway, each of the kids gets their own little digital buddy for them to like fight monsters, travel, fight some more. It's a simple enough story. Now, as for Pokemon, that's filled with plot points that kinda make sense. With a somewhat similar storyline, frequently traveling and fighting, with a big league to compete in, and there's always a new criminal cartel just round the corner. But it's not so much like a partnership with a trainer and his pocket monsters. It's more like a, well, that. Now, Yu-Gi-Oh! They have some of my favorite designs. Even though it's the most complicated card game ever conceived, they're constantly making new rules. Even the first 2 seasons of the show, they weren't really playing the game, they were just making up rules on the spot. Did you notice that? Now, Magic the Gathering, honestly, I really don't know that much about it, but it's got some pretty cool designs. Now, originally, I had plans to do 3 drawings for this episode, but I was really pushed for time, so we have to settle for 2. Besides that, I hope all you guys and girls had as much fun watching this as I did making it. I've turned out some real out-of-the-box ideas here.
Wow, this was a bit of a challenging one. Now, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But for the meantime, how about checking out my other Booster Pack Art Challenge videos? or you can check out my Avatar Deviant reaction video. Now, that's all the time we got for today. I'm Galahound19, and this is bye-bye.